What's going on, guys? It's me 3. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at Hytale's new blog, Hytale's block tech. It's basically just talking about how the block's going to work, how it's going to look, and how the game's going to work graphic-wise. Let's take a look. If you've watched the Hytale announcement trailer, taking a look at our media section, you'll have seen plenty of landscapes and prefabs. Each of them has been built with blocks. Today we're going to explain features and techniques used to make Hytale blocks special and how you're able to make use of them as you build your own creations. So, just talking about, it's just going to be talking about how blocks work and how they didn't copy Minecraft. Okay, this is interesting. RGB tool. Hytale script tools can be used to change the RGB tint of any block by changing the red, green, and blue properties of a texture. You can dynamically change its color. Above you can see an extreme example of this technique. The ground is composed of the same basic grass block, but different areas have had their RGB balance shifted to the extremes. So this is just being able to, either this is a tool being used to change the way grass looks in different biomes, or this is a customizable thing you can do to like your plants and do your blocks and stuff if you want to create some cool stuff. It's like it'll be definitely customizable because everything in this game so far is customizable. Yeah, so this is it in action. It's being used to tweak the ground to something more blue, to fit with the biome. I think that's the biome transition actually, because you can see some blue trees there. Traces and textures. Okay, this is good. Like optified, because Minecraft didn't have this, and this looks really good. Transition textures are used to create smooth transitions between different block types. In the example above, you can see how grass, sand, and gravel intermingle without hard lines forming where the blocks meet. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, look, also you can see that in the distance. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It looks so smooth. Except one thing, if you're gonna do this, just make it a bit more smooth. Like you could make that an angle. It definitely makes it look less blocky. You could make it like more curved. Like I like how you definitely made it smoother, like here and here, but it could be smoother still, and I think that would definitely improve the way your game looks. Alright, next up. Incorporating Hytale Model Maker. Okay. So the frequency of all spawns in this shot has been dramatically turned up for the purposes of this example. Okay, so always going to be harder to find than this. Hytale blocks can be rendered in several different ways. The most basic kind of block is simply a cube with a texture defined for each face. We also have blocks that use models and textures defined in Hytale Model Maker. These provide creators with freedom to create pretty cool effects. Yeah, more customizability here. It's just more customizability. It's just you could tweak how your blocks look. You can make blocks stick out like this, and yeah, it looks pretty freaking sick. We also have a hybrid type of block that uses elements of both. This is used for combining ore with several types of blocks depending on the location that you're in. It says blue. It means you can find ores in stony areas, sandy areas, and so on. So you can mix these textures with different kinds of blocks. Not surprised. Submersible blocks. That's good. Now these hybrid block types can also be used to create interesting interactions between blocks. In this example, note how certain blocks, the vegetation and the treasure chest, intersect with the water, creating the impression of being underwater, just like Minecraft did. Except this is going to be better. Look how there's a water line. There are going to be waves in rivers. Minecraft definitely needs waves. Submersible blocks will be any block in the world. Using a simple option in the configuration file for the block, it can be made to submerge in any fluid, which are also just special blocks. Okay. The purpose of this feature is to not impair fluid physics with fences, flowers, and other non-solid blocks. Seems legit. So it's just all customizable. It's just saying that all blocks, every single block, will react with water and not take up the block, because it's going to be a block by block system, just like Minecraft. But placing a block inside water will not replace that block. It will combine them or something. I don't know. Varied foliage. Hytale's tree tops provide an example of how custom blocks can be used to create visually diverse environments. Each tree is topped with a crown of leaf blocks, which have unique properties that help us create varied foliage. So here is just how the leaf textures work. In the trailer they look really detailed, and they really do. They look really nice. But what they are is just this flat image of a leaf that's just been rotated and copied around. Like, look, you can see there's just one surface here, there's one here, and there's one going along the bottom as well. So it's very simple, but it's very effective, and you're going to just customizable. Now, note how the leaf block, yeah, great. And ambient animations. Sick. In this clip above, you can see how long grass sways in the wind and how it reacts as you move through it. This is a special effect that can be applied to all blocks to help environments feel more dynamic, more customizability. The effect you can see on grass or leaves is done by the shader level. It is a vertex displacement formula based on the presence of a nearby entity. So it's not just going to be people who can do it, it's going to be entities as well, like mobs and stuff. Yeah, so it just moves out of the way, and it sways in the wind, which is definitely another good thing. Way more customizability here, boys. Particle effects. Ooh, looks nice. Hytale also has a system for attaching particle effects to block types. In this example, you can see how each block breaks apart in a different way when it's destroyed. We have particle block event sets that can be linked to blocks, explains Matthew Matt Sellers. Each can define a particle system for various block events. So, to my knowledge, it's just going to be, you can assign different particle effects to different blocks, and there are different particle effects for how different ways the block is being used. Like, say it's being broken here, but in the text at the bottom it said it just said how if you do different things to the block, it'll look different when it'll have different particle effects. You can assign those in the Hytale editor. Interaction and animation states. We've also built systems to allow blocks to animate in sophisticated ways. In the clip above, the player approaches a pair of double doors that swing apart when they're opened. This uses some of the underlying technologies that we have, for example the ability to display an animated block inside the world. So just more nice touches, really. That fire doesn't seem to be moving yet. Yeah, the fire doesn't have a texture. Kinda looks cool. Oh, that looks so nice. Yeah, the fire does have a texture. Oh, yeah, I didn't expect everything from you just yet. That's it. If you liked, leave a like. If you didn't like, leave a dislike. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Maybe for another Hytale video. Maybe. I like doing stuff like that. I care about this game I actually care about. Bye.